Wah! Hello. How's everybody doing? Whew, that's some loud music for me. How's everybody doing? Hello, Rafe. Bites the stream. No, don't do that. Hello, Dawn. How is you? It's lovely to see you. I hope you are well. A chocolate bunny with whipped cream on top. Nice, I can do that. I can make that work. Uh, hello, my son. Fear not, Daddy's here. Is that the right Daddy's? It feels like Daddy's here. As in, there are many daddies here. That's what Cryo fed me while you were gone. Ah, fucking Cryo. Son of a gun. And dad of a me. I was napping. Fair, fair. Well, I can't both be true. I guess so. So, plenty of dads here. Hello, Goose. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just getting prepped, getting ready to start. Getting relaxed and easy. I'm recovering from having 2 work shifts in a row. Oh my goodness. Dawn, you get some rest. Take it real easy. You poor thing, that sounds like so much work. Such a hard working, diligent bean. My goodness. My goodness. Such hard work. Getting dinner prepped so I'll be lurking. Fair enough. Fair enough. So tonight, it's a comic night. We're going to just chip away. Chip away on a little bit of comic stuff. So get chill, get relaxed, get comfy. And, yeah. I had a thought during the day of a restaurant that serves all potatoes in various forms that people can customize to their liking. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sounds a little bit like there's like a fast food chain, not chain, but a fast food place here in Adelaide, which is called like Mr. Potato, and it does something like that, but not to that level, I think. Gray, my Uber Eats driver tried to drop off my food at someone else's house. Oh no, did you get it? You still got it, but for 2 minutes I had a panic. Oh, you poor thing. You deserve a relax as well. Maybe not as much as Dawn. Dawn's worked very, very hard, but damn, you deserve to take a break too. What'd you get? The contrast, I just started my day a mere hour ago, sipping tea while looking outside the good old Eastern European architecture. Ooh, that does sound lovely. But that doesn't sound like a tough day. I wish only a difficult day upon you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Goose. I'm glad to hear that. That sounds lovely. I still got it. Oh no, I read that. Carl's Jr. It was a really angy, spicy burger. Ooh, that sounds nice. I do, like, every so often, I do love a nice, spicy burger. Your cat has stolen your chair. No! Away, cat! Away! Be gone! I also need to realign myself. I appear to be smaller. Let me just fix that. Ha! Gotta sit on my little stool. Because here at the Grey Mouse Muffins and Moccasins Cafe, you are allowed to sit down. If you work here. There we go. Um, are you in a complex of apartments or townhouses? Yes, I've had that problem before. A lot of my like delivery drivers end up in the wrong place. Difficult day is coming. We wanted to explore the city more, and now weather warning for a storm since yesterday. Oh no, that is pretty difficult. Oh, you poor thing, Goose. When I was in apartments, I would need to give directions to my door. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I'm in a house down a street. Oh well, then ridiculous. He wants food. Dinner time isn't for another half an hour. It's Vax, isn't it? Vax be in trouble. As per. Hey, I see a familiar name that I haven't seen for a little while. How you doing, Mai? It's lovely to see you. I get to wear muffins and eat shoes. Yeah, that's the name of my cafe. It's called Muffins and Moccasins. Also, the power went out at work. Oh, that's not good. How you doing, Mai? And I discovered some nice food yesterday. If I may, if I may swarm about it, please swarm about it. You're finally back from your study trip. Hey, how was it? How was it? While we start with our little warm up, tell me about it. Educate me on your study trip. How did it go? Yes, it's Vax. Hey, I know. I know it. I know it. I remember. I'm remembered. I'm remembered. I would need to give instructions like first stairwell, second floor because the apartments were numbered stupidly. Yeah. That's annoying. I would just watch like my delivery drivers go into like the wrong street completely. It was so wonderful. Hey, I'm so glad to hear it. That's so wonderful. Um, hello, Kit. Um, I'm sharing the warm up with everyone. We all get a piece. Oh, lovely. How sweet of you. How very, very kind of you. I want the left ear. Fair enough. Trying to get some muff ins, yeah. You feel me, big dog? No. Ah! Ah! My cursed existence. I see. Where I live, that flavor is pretty sparse, but they gave away these ice cream formed like popsicles, but you could dip them in another flavor. Ooh, one was dark chocolate, best ice cream I ever had in my life. Wow, okay. That's really good to know. That sounds amazing. I do need to do some workies now though, so going to lurk. Fair enough. Enjoy your lurk, my. Take care of yourself. It's lovely to see you, but go be productive, alright? This is an order. It is not a request. It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy! Fuck. Luckily my cats are dumb and all I have to do is move them. To move them is to walk to the kitchen. Hey, that works. That works. That's good to hear. Nice and easy. Easy to manipulate the little ones, as it were. Eh, it's a Voltor being viewed from above. Ah, it is. Just like people, I mean, just like some people we know. Am I right, Rafe? Got him. All brain, no cell. Exactly. All brain, no cell. The best. The best of the pets. One could argue. Oh, shit. Don't worry, it wasn't too big of an issue, but it was a big issue. I look like a Lapras from above, brother. A lap? Oh no, you've ruined the name of Lapras for me forever. You've ruined them for me, you sick bastard. That's not how you treat a Lapras. That's not. No, oh my god. Terrible. Incorrigible. Sickening too. I recently did another small round of character redesigns, very minor in comparison to previous revisions. Ooh, yes, I think I heard about that on Arnie's chat. Very cool. No, I'm impressed. How are you feeling with the new redesigns? Do you feel good? Do you feel good about them? I hope you feel good about them. Um, I also been in that museum I talked about yesterday. The favor, you had the favor to walk through through a submarine. Oh, you get to walk through a submarine and observe an entire interior. That's cool. Brain cells, the dark market properly. Oh yeah, roadwork ahead. I sure hope they do. Yes, brother, I look like a flaccid onyx. You're really straining or testing my Pokemon knowledge there. Oh, and it had torpedo missiles in it. Oh, that's cool. Torpedoes. Peter. No, torpedoes. That's cool. So a squishy rock. Is that? That does not make sense to me. I feel a bit better about them. It was mainly color things overall. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like it it takes a few goes at color to get like a palette that you're happy with. At least it does for me. I feel like I have like a few attempts at a color palette before I'm truly happy with it. No, the ads. No, no, we lost Dawn. Clono, Chilono, how are you? How is you? It's lovely to see you. Bunny, yes. We knew of your arrival. It was predicted in the tapestries, as it were. It was seen. I'm an onyx made of marshmallows. That makes sense. That makes sense. A chocolate bunny with whipped cream on top. Yes. Gold is softest. Gold is softest. Ads gone finally. Welcome back. You missed everything. I've changed philosophies about life. The ancient text, yes. The arrival of Clono was written in the ancient text, as you can see. I believe it can melt on your hand. Oh yeah, gallium, yes. I exist, I think, lol. I just woke up from a nap. It's 3:30 in the morning. Oh wow, that's early. That's early. What are you doing up? What are you doing up, Clono? I know that you have a penchant for being up early, but this is not alright. You gotta get sleep at some point. Sleep's like the best thing ever. I personally don't get y'all who are like, oh, I've been up since 7 a.m. I've been up since 1 a.m. talking to mongoose. Crazy. My sleep schedule's always bad. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Take care of yourself. Still up, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Don't say that in public chat or you'll get stares. Oh, stares? Yeah. No, people should have better sleep schedules. It make me mad. It's 10:34 to me. That's fine. You're all right. I fell asleep at 7 a.m. Yeah, Rafe, you are a constant source of concern for me, but you're my long haul project. I'm gonna work on other people for a while. What's this adorable creature on my screen, by the way? It's a chocolate bunny with whipped cream on its head, as ordered by Rafe for the warm up. So just warming up quickly before we get into the comic tonight with a chocolate bunny. Congrats, gang. You all get to have some because Rafe said they'd share. So no being greedy. Nice. Thank you, Goose, for the head pets. Don't worry, I'm sharing with all of you. Yeah. You should put the warm-up characters in the comic as fillers or NPC fillers. I feel like it would be hard to explain the existence of just a chocolate bunny. I could definitely put this one in as a prop somewhere, but I need to hold on to it for a while because I can't imagine it being just appropriate having a chocolate, like an uneaten or unstomped on chocolate bunny um on like the street. I feel like that's going to be hard for me to explain, you know? So cute. Hey, I'm glad. It is pretty cute. It's a pretty cute little bunny. If I do say so myself, as the artist who drew it. But you know me, I'm built different. I'm just a master of the arts. I posted things in your Discord. Ooh, Discord. Nice. Thank you for that. Let me have a cheeky look. I might have a cheeky peek right now. Because we've probably finished our warm up. I work later in the day, so it makes sense to stay up. Yeah, to you, but it doesn't make sense to me, the lover of good sleeps. Too sweet for my taste. You can have my piece, kiddo. I'm in a bunny hype currently. I don't know what happened. Crow's bite was the tail, so I get that. Hey, nice. I would immediately hunt that bunny down. Whoa! Actually, that's true. You are a fox. So that makes sense. But it's a chocolate bunny. Surely it doesn't actually react like a normal bunny. Then again, what do I know about bunny psychology? Clono, feel free to weigh in on that bunny psychology. Oh, I've got a coffee over here. I made it. Why would that sneak up on me? Gonna hydrate and then have a quick look at the biscuit. You could probably just put it in this guy's hand. I'll teach him. That'll teach him. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Let's have a look at this Discord. Ooh. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, nice. I see what you've done. Yeah, it's nice. It's a subtle change, but it is very, very, very nice. I do like what you've done for second from the left. I can't remember the names. I apologize, but like it's a nice little change, but like it's it really like balances out the color composition for these characters, which I am a fan of. As always, Dawn, fantastic work. Completely unsurprising that it's just beautiful. That was a joke. I didn't actually mean it. Well, I meant it. I don't know. I'm not sure I can weigh in. I know no bunnies. Weirdly, I know several cows and foxes. Why did my brain go, oh yeah, Clono would know about bunnies. Clono would know bunnies. I think, oh, actually, I think I know what it is, because my brain associated with dust bunnies, and you've been playing Date Everything recently. I've been lurking in your Date Everything streams. That's what it is. Because you're a demon, aren't you? You're not a bunny, you're a demon. Why did my brain think you were a bunny? Don't know. I ordered a milkshake, but I'm not enjoying it. I know a lot of chickens. Yeah, fair, yeah. Um, that's my dad's birthday today. I called him. Good on ya. And told him, oh, Edouard Baptiste. Do you want anything, sir? Mr. Baptiste? You gonna just sit there and stare at me like you always do? Yep. Seems like you would. Freaky as hell, Edouard Baptiste, as per usual. You creepy bastard. It might still happen, like, he may still talk, but I think the thing with Edouard Baptiste is that his voice is more complicated, so it takes time to load. And since he's the first one of the day, he may not load. As a result. I told him he's older than high fives. That was a fun debate. Oh wait, no, of course it'd be a debate. It's Cryo Dad. Cryo Dad's gonna be as stubborn as as Cryo. I do love Dolly Dust Bunny though, yes. But then again, I haven't seen a character that you didn't adore to some extent. Clono. Morning all. Morning, Leafy. Oh wait, frick evening. That's okay. I thought you were like, frick, I gotta go, and just leave, like that meme where it's like, hey guys, oh, it's cold outside. Close the window. But I'll read it out. My good sir, Mouselet or Mouseler, may I please have a pinch of cappuccino and a handful of Grandma D's nuts? He would say that. Yeah, Edouard Baptiste would say that. How you doing, Leafy? He was like, I remember doing high fives as a kid, and I said, yeah, but how old were you when you did that? Good point. Good point. I got unlucky. The air fryer. My air fryer? No, you. My air fryer. Don't talk about my air fryer. No one needs to know that I secretly have an air fryer. That's mine. If I ever get burgled and my air fryer goes missing, I know who to. Oh, the air fryer is a character. I have no idea who the air fryer is. I need to check the VODs. I need to check the Clono VODs. Could you imagine? Yeah. Hey, oh, I gotta go. Sorry. Send it in send it in, but my Discord is down right now. But I'm happy to announce I added a new character onto the next page. Hey, nice goose, nice. Timothy Timepiece and Lux rub me the wrong way. Ah, interesting. I guess as I actually was able to bring in the dialogues in the progress will slow down, but I might actually upload it somewhere when I get to 10 pages. Nice, good on you. Well, Tapas will probably have it. Will probably take it. So you always got Tapas. But your air fryer is filthy. Wrong, my friend. My air fryer is very well kept. Ugh. That's right, idiot. My air fryer is in a really good way. I take care of my shit. I want to doodle my new D&D bunny boy, but I don't want to be disappointed by the finished product. You go for it. Trust your instincts. You'll get it right. I know you. Rafe, you the best. You got this. Everyone hates Timmy. My heart aches. Air fryer. How does one fry air? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. Can't give away the secrets of the universe to just everybody. I forgot I need to load the other page so that I've got reference. There we go. Fur lines on the ground. Cracks. People actually fried water once. Good. Good. We must mess with science in any way we can. Not mess with science, sorry. Fight God in any way we can. Someone get that as a grace plane. No, I'm busy. I'm busy making comics and stuff. We don't talk about how we fry air. No, we never talk about frying air. It's a secret held to the cosmos. No, that doesn't look right. Yeah, that's better. When was the last time you checked my source's expiration dates? This morning, because I check every morning. It's part of my morning routine after I go to the gym. I heard in Belgium they fry chocolate. Am I the only one weirded out? Well, apparently not the Scottish, because the Scottish fry Mars bars. So they also are not weirded out by it. One of my players once rolled an at one inspecting water, and I told him he had invented a new thing. Very dense air. Oh no. Oh no. Poor fool. Poor fool of a took. That's brutal. Bro, we fry Mars bars and cheeseburgers. Yeah, that's also true. We do. Yeah, but that's because we do it because the Scottish do it. We live for very silly, goofy moments like that. Yeah, I mean that's the best part of D&D is that those moments where somebody screws up a roll. It's good stuff. In the US, we literally fry everything. Yeah. So then I guess maybe it's not so weird. Maybe it ain't so strange. Maybe we are similar. Maybe we do have universal constants, you know? You know? Yeah. Maybe we aren't so different from the Americans and the Scots. And the Canadians with their bagged milks. Yes, Canadians and their bagged milks, the freaky weirdies. Unpopular opinion, but I don't like fries as long. Don't like fries a long time for some reason. Oh, I didn't like fries for a long time. Now I start to like them, but I tried cheese fries once and they were too meh. Cheese fries are an acquired taste, I feel, for some people. Not me. I love cheese. Any form of cheese, even if it's with fries, great, fantastic. Great, Canadians are Americans. Whoa. You say that. You say that to a Canadian. Say that to a Canadian's face. See how they react. Doesn't New Zealand also do bagged milk? Well, I knew they were weird. I knew I knew New Zealanders were a little bit weird. North Americans. Whoa. Whoa, them's fighting words. I'm gonna tell Miri you said that, and I think she'll be quite hurt. I think she'll be quite hurt. And I think and she'll probably call you a hoser. That's why I always refer to my country as the US. Ah, right. Now I understand. I don't want to lump everyone else in with us. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, right. It is North America, but it ain't. You know what we talk about. That's just awful. It's very diplomatic of you, Rafe. Very diplomatic. I don't like this cross just here. Feels a bit weird. I don't want depictions of religion in my comic. At least not real world religion. I'm gonna hydrate because I've had a bit of coffee and I'd like some water. Num, num, num. I'm gonna need a pee break halfway through. Num, 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 num. Delicious. Now, what do I need? What else do I need to add? I mean people, but that's a later thing. That's a for later thing. I think we're done with this panel, which is cool because then I can move on to a bigger panel, like one of these. I'm about to have a ball. Good. I keep getting an impulse to eat raw potato as I'm peeling it. That can't be a good thing. I think maybe your body is craving salts. A buzzball. Oh, nice. I just want to crunch it. No! There are better things to crunch. There are better things to crunch. My friend eats raw potatoes. Friend's a freak. Your friend's a weirdie. And I will not have talk of weirdies on my chat. Or my conscience. He's married to the friend who used to bite me in middle school. Ah, interesting. So the family has a history of biting spuds. Giggles! Millie! Oh my goodness! Oh my days! If it isn't Millie and Giggles, how y'all doing? Also, Miri, Rafe said that Canada was a part of the US. I mean, a part of America. Oh, oh, oh! And it worked! The Miri thing worked! Millie! Check out my shoulder. It's probably a type of potato that's good raw. Maybe. It definitely didn't say Canada was part of the US. No, correction. I didn't say Canada was a part of the US. I meant to say Canada. You said Canada was a part of America. And that all Canadians should pay American taxes. You said that too. Yes, got them. Yes, you can see on my corner. I got myself a little Miri bean. Look at the little Miri shoulder devil. Yes. Don't know where he gets it. Gets what? My charm, my wit, my impeccable good looks. I get those from the Mysterium Xerxes. The hidden understandings of the world. I gain them from the swamp. The swamp. You get them from Cryo, apparently, your daddy. I don't look nothing like my daddy. Thank goodness. Am I right? Wee. Wee. From me. No. Thank goodness. I get them from my ma. Get them from Ma. Ma Gray. This buzzball isn't very yummy. Did you mix it with anything, or did you just have it just buzzball? Did you just have buzzball? You didn't mix it with anything like Coca-Cola? Like Jimmy Soda? I don't know. What's a buzzball? You've never had a buzzball, Giggles? That surprises me. You seem like the type who would have a buzzball. Have had a buzzball. Oh no, aren't buzzballs like high booze? Yeah. I got the berry cherry lemonade one. Ooh, very nice. But you gotta mix it with something. You gotta mix it with something. Even if it's berry cherry lemonade. Lemonade. I don't think we have them in Canada. You gotta go to Japan to get them. You gotta go, like, that's where I know Eddie to get them. Get them in Japan. They're great. I bought two buzzballs, powered through one, and haven't touched the other in years. Oh, well, now's the time. Now's the time, Clodo. Therefore, today I became Grey Daddy, yes. Oh, high booze, I'm not a drinker. Oh, true. That doesn't surprise me then that you have not had a buzzball. Uh, what do I recommend then? Doink it, but with a mixer. Absinthe. Absinthe goes really well with lemon drinks, so you should have it with absinthe. At 4 a.m., I'm so fine on that one, Chief. What? 4 a.m. is the best time for alcohols? Because people are like, oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You can go, it's 5 a.m. somewhere. I mean, 4 a.m. somewhere, and then you drink it. You say it's 5 a.m. somewhere, and then you drink it at 4 a.m. Because then people are really confused. I hate licorice. It's not licorice. It's absinthe. It's absinthe, mate. It's absinthe. uh, with the flavor you said, what? I'd suggest lemonade. Yeah. Good call. Maybe I should have a beer then. Yeah. It's 5 a.m. It is. It's 5 a.m. somewhere. 5 a.m. somewhere. It's time for a lemonade and high contents of alcohol. It's pina colada. What am I supposed to even mix that with? Rain, I think. Because if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, you should have a buzzball pina colada with rain water. Yeah. I have lemon juice. That'll do. Thank you so much for the follow, Coconut. Welcome to the soup. Welcome to the soup. Enjoy this chat. It's terrible, terrible chat about stuff. Lemon juice. I could get myself a glass of orange juice and dump it in with some lemon juice. That'd probably be nice. Ooh, I don't know about that. But hey, each to their own. Each to their own. I'm gonna, at 4 a.m. you should still be drinking. True, true. Not much into yoga. I have half brain. Yeah, yeah. Someone back me up. You're gonna fit in well here, Coconut. Welcome. You really like orange juice? Yeah, then mix that. Mix that. Rain. Yeah, I'm getting corrected. One thing I'll do for giggles is crack trivia. I'll definitely get a buzzball. Gets absolutely sloshed. And then cause trouble. As I usually do. My one goal in life is to see a YouTube compilation of Grey Mouse being a nuisance in Fire Giggle streams. That's my dream. Sloshed. Yeah, that's what I call it. 11 a.m. here, just woke up, so I won't follow you in alcohol. That's fair enough. It's 5 a.m. somewhere, but 11 a.m. That's those are working hours. Drunk Mass Trivia Goose. Yes, I'm gonna be, because I won't be streaming it, so I'm just gonna chill out. Just gonna chillax, Just gonna chillax. Yeah. Currently just making bricks. Don't mind me. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink a lot, like very often. But when I do, I'm the best. I'm the best at it. And I will not be beaten. Um, the best, yeah. I don't drink a lot, and never enough to get sloshed. Yeah, I'm like, all jokes aside, I'm very responsible with drinking because I gotta be. But you know, making bricks in his pantaloons. You'll see. I'll make my way to Canada and I'll challenge Miri to a drink off, drink an art off. So whoever can keep drawing uh, cohesively wins. My what my worst dad kind of ruined the idea of doing that for me. I'm not unhappy about it. Yeah, fair enough. No, that's good. It's good that you are being responsible with drinking, and that is at the end of the day, that's the main actual kind of point, or the main kind of thing to remember is you gotta be, everything in moderation, especially poison of the alcohol variety. Me neither, but that's because if I can taste it, I'm already queasy. That's fair. I'm a social drinker. Yeah, fair, 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 fair. You sure about that? Maybe, maybe. I'm brazen. I'm brazen enough. Me, we. I'm brazen enough. You know me. I'm arrogant enough. I'm arrogant enough to try. Meanwhile, I like the taste. Nice. Random thought, but I got called over yesterday to watch some NHL. Anybody watching that too? I am not, but I have heard some things about the NHL recently. It's not good. Not looking good for Australia. That's for sure. There we go. Everything in moderation, even moderation. Yes, agreed. Agreed. I believe in you. Good. Good. Someone's got to. Someone's got to believe in me. And if it's just me, then hey, that's just a normal Tuesday. So sometimes you gotta go nuts. Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta just go fucking crazy. Lose your freaking mind. Just a little bit, in moderation, of course. Just go absolutely fucking ballistic. It's just sometimes. That's the evil Miri being on my shoulder making me say stuff like this. I'm not responsible. Remember to moderate moderately and hydrate moderately too, but also hydrate, especially if you're drinking. Oh, now I'm suited. The two worst influences hanging out together, Mui and Suited. My two worst influences, of course. Evil, both of them. Excellent. Left my water bottle at work. Nah! Well, you still have to hydrate. Just gotta hydrate with a buzzball instead. Not really. Hydrate properly. Get a cup. Get a cup of water. Yeah, a cup of milk. Thank you, Coconeth, for providing the milk. Those of you who do not have something to hydrate with will have to have the communal milk. Is that milk? It is milk. Is that a cup of milk? Wait, are you a mug of milk kind of person, Miwi? Milk! It works. It works. Milk! Everyone's just saying milk now. Milk isn't for drinking. Interesting take. I was hoping we were about to become even more bestest of friends. If you'd have said that you drink milk from a mug, then I would have been very happy. The fact that you said milk isn't for drinking is um, shocking to me. It can be. Anything can be drank as long as it's liquid. The kiln offsetting juice can be drank. Ooh, with chocolate, chalky milk. Chalky milk. You don't just put that in your car. That's drinkable. I have milk every day. Tea and cereal is the best thing for the morning and evening. Yeah, Miri got milk trauma. Make me flashback. Oh no, Mary's got milk trauma? It's for tea, cheese, and cereals. Interesting. What about yogurt? What about yogurt? What about chalky milk? What about what about when I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat and I need something to take the edge off. If I need to take the edge off, what if I need to signal in a bar that I'm dangerous? And I go, bartender, a cup of milk, please. Your finest milk, my good man. And he slides it across the table, and I catch it, drink it, have a milk mustache, and then it signals to everyone that I'm not to be fucked with. What about cream and butter? Cream and that's fair. I feel like it's probably unfair to chase Miri up on the details of what is what milk is and isn't good for. Because I feel like this is how the soup debate started, and it changed the entire personality of this stream. Milk is amazing for making good things. A glass of milk to drink grosses me out. That's probably fair, I feel. If you're not used to it, then it probably would be a culture shock. And I think, because, correct me if I'm wrong, Miri, but you have bags of milk, and it would be weird to just, like, put a straw into a bag of milk and go, because that'd be kind of messed up. Bags of milk, Canadian coconut, Canadian, let me tell you, wild, big-headed, half-witted, faturous moron. Cereal is a soup. Don't worry, we've established that cereal is a soup. We don't need to re-establish that. Just start. What the fuck, Cryo? Just start violently joking it for the middle of the night. Think. What? What? That almost feels like it came out of nowhere, Cryo. Freaked me out, but also made me giggle. For some reason, my mum acted like milk was the most insulting invention of all time. Interesting. And as a child, I craved it 100% of the time. Cryo, that is wild, but also unsurprising for Cryo. I think it was because I was refused it so much as a kid, and calcium is necessary. So you craved it like... You craved milk like children crave the mines. I see it. Oh, crap. That's not what I needed. I almost said, maybe Christine! Hello, Christine. How you doing? So lovely to see you. I love milk. Hey! Got another milk enjoyer. Milk enthusiast, if you will. Straight from the booby. Of course, of course. Let's go! No, I craved it because my body literally needed it to grow. Fair enough, fair enough. Need them strong bones. Oh, what should I do to calm my nerves in bed? Okay, that's fair enough. Cryo, right. Cryo does have a point, but also horrifying. Wait, Christine. Thanks, Christine. Wait, what? I mean, I get it. It's respectable. Christine's saying the things we think him, but don't too afraid to say. I appreciate the bravery. No, I like it. I like it. I like the cut of your jib, Christine. I kind of want that milk emote. Of course you do. You're gonna. It sparks good debate. Yeah, you're gonna like see a milk. Your next stream is gonna start with, so chat, how you guys feel about milk? And then everyone's gonna be like, oh, I love milk. And your Canadian viewers will be like, milk's not supposed to be in cups. And then some of your viewers will be like, what's milk? And some will be like, I love slapping a bag of milk, you know? That was just a quote I recalled. I just genuinely like cereal. People are obsessed with chocolate, but I just embrace the regular oat cereal. One of the very few things left in the world that tastes natural. Fair enough. I get that. Sparks good debate. How am I? I'm doing good. I've had a really good day. It's been busy. It's been very, very busy. But good. Productive. Which I always love. Love being productive. I love doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. How are you? Just quickly checked in case you had answered how you are, and I'm just like, nope, straight from the booby. Nope. Okay, good. Mum refused to buy milk more than once a month, and if we drank more than she permitted, she'd get mad because even though she hated milk, if she didn't have any for her cereal, she would get pissed off. Okay, well that's yeah. I don't know. You know how it is. I get it. The milk enthusiasm is um palpable. I feel that on the daily. I love me some milk, but yeah, I don't know. That feels a bit controlling. Gonna spam it. Milk. Oh my god, there's cups of milk everywhere. Glass of milk, yes or no? Yay or nay? Milk. How do y'all feel about milk? Wait, this isn't milk. Kaboom! Oh no! With dark chocolate, I would take a simple glass of milk. Oh yeah. Bags of milk are diabolical, though. I only accept cartons and glass. I don't mind a bag of milk. Not gonna lie. I feel like the life is too short to be hating on bags of milk. You know. I don't know. That's me just trying to be a peacekeeper. So, chat, before bed to calm your nerves, would you rather a nice warm glass of milk, or violently jork it till you pass out? Um, hmm. I feel like we're not opening that debate up. Not here. That's madness. But you know me, I like to sleep well. Like to sleep deeply. I just want to know now, everyone. Dark chocolate, yay or nay? I like dark chocolate, but I've never been fussy about any foods other than jam and jelly. As a kid, I didn't like jam and jelly, and that kind of continues into adulthood. I just don't like the texture. But yeah, I don't mind dark chocolate. Love dark chocolate. Nay, nay. Dark chocolate, yes, especially with chili. Yes, Millie. Yes, I love dark chocolate with chili. Have you ever had a mango beer with chili? Because I had some when I was up in Broome, and it's incredible. It's incredible. It's the best way to drink beer. I used to really love dark chocolate, but got burnt out on it. That's fair enough. My mum used to buy multi fruit juice to mix it up with rum when having people at home. Oh, nice. And sometimes she was pissed off because we drank juice just as a juice at breakfast. Oh, I get that, coconut. Yeah, juice is delicious, but it's so expensive. So crazy expensive. Spicy dark chocolate. Yeah. You lost me at chili or orange in dark chocolate. Orange in dark chocolate is definitely an acquired taste. I get that. You're getting bad. No, Christine's the best. We cannot live without Christine. Christine is great. No banning of Christine unless Christine commits, murder, and even then it's kind of up for kind of review. I think, you know, dark chocolate is so peak. Yeah, my grandma used to buy guava nectar for mixed drinks, and she made sure to get extra when I was around because I loved it so much. Well, that's lovely. That's really sweet. Then she would take me to the store and jokingly tease me about drinking it all while buying a bunch more. Oh, that's cute. Can't ban me if I'm already queen of Twitch. True, true. Christine is the sweet bean of Twitch. You mess with Christine, and then you got hell to pay. Self-proclaimed first of my name. Nice. I'm gonna have to redo everything I just did, but that's okay. It's not a hard job to trim the little shade from the moss, you know? Statistics in my country say only about 25 to 30% really eat dark chocolate. Even goes into 13% sometimes. They all like the Alp milk ones or something. Now that I eat dark, all the others feel just too sweet, all sugar. That makes sense. Yeah, it'll definitely like alter your perception of sweetness and what chocolate is. They got like 50 grams of sugar on 100-gram bars. How eats that shit daily? Oh, that's insane. You can't have it daily. You gotta have it in moderation. Like, yeah, you don't wanna overindulge in chocolate. One can be too fond of chocolate sometimes. I don't mind me some chocolate, but I'm not really a sweets person. I like savory stuff. Um, I will say I do really like chocolate Pocky, and the chocolate does taste darker. Yeah, Pocky's pretty good. Pocky's lovely. Get distracted and accidentally eat whole bars. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. That's normal. It's Pocky. Just going nuts on some Pocky, you know? There's a clip of that. I've talked about it. I ate way too much Pocky for a while. I used to just like snack on boxes of it, and I'd have boxes and boxes of Pocky sometimes. It was not good for my health. Uh, my favorite is strawberry. Yeah, strawberry Pocky. Oh, all the Pockies were good. I had a bunch of like um like matcha ones and stuff in Japan, but I really like chocolate banana ones. Yeah, yeah. Pocky can do no wrong. Pocky can do no wrong. Unless they do some wrong, and then maybe they can do some wrong. Maybe I'll forgive them. This probably is actually a little bit too thick for these lines. Realistically, might actually have to thin them down a little bit. I want egg toast. I wonder if I can talk my mum into stopping at the Asian grocery store and pick up some chocopan. Ooh, that'd be lovely. Egg toast. Egg toast on chocopan would be delicious. Also, I used to have like three sounds of sugar in my. Oh, three sounds of sugar? Sugar. Grandma always poured so much. No, I got to a point that one spoon is barely enough. Uh, no big change, but no long term improvement. Yeah. I'm making katsu curry sausages. Damn it, Cryo! Why you making such lovely food? What are you doing? Huh? Madman? Delicious. On my way. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Katsu curry sausages. Classic Cryo. Just being enjoying cooking and cooking stuff. Hey, my keyboard, goddamn. Spoons. Oh, spoons of sugar. That makes sense. Apologies. I wasn't sure what it was. My bad. I cannot read sometimes. I made Ichiko Sandos with Shokopan once. They were so good. Oh, that does sound good. I always make nice food. Yeah. Except for that time you made me a bowl of I don't know, mystery porridge. And then you punched me in the face, and I kind of attribute that the taste of the punch to the face to also be included in the meal. So it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite of foods. I make people food they deserve. Damn it! I guess you're right. I guess you got me there. Oh, sadness, sadness. Oh my god! I was playing Tears of the Kingdom just now, and I accidentally am dating some Gerudo lady now. Nice. Sounds good. Princess Zelda, step aside. We got ourselves a new lady. New object of affection. The big Gerudo ladies are the best. Feeds Rafe Gray. What? What the hell? She made me super hard, almost inedible food, and I ate it in front of her to be polite nice. Coughs him up. I can't eat my dad. I prefer the big Gerudo man. Oh, of course you do. Oh yeah, wait, no, we've established this. We've talked about this before, yes. I do not. The man is evil. The man is evil. That will not cave just because he's, you know, maybe unconventionally attractive. Sorry, I got morals, baby. Can't wait till my good smile figure to be shipped. Ooh, great, that's my type. I know. Why, he's evil. That's Rafe's type. Evil. Evil! Evil ones, Coconath. Evil! Can you believe it? Evil. Your morals didn't stop you kissing me. Don't go spreading a rumor like that. No, you can't just chill guy. You can't just chill guy your way out of this situation. Sick bastard. Can't go starting rumors. You can fix him. I can love him for who he is. Yes, but very hot. Damn it, Coconath. No, don't cave. Don't cave. You must resist. You must resist the allure. Should probably make some steam as well. For a piping hot dumpling. Just cause he hot? No, no! I'm gonna spread those rumors while I spread them cheeks. No! Such salacious rumors of me. My reputation. My reputation. And my cheeks as well. Jesus. Oh no, I left the top open. It's gonna be all white. No! I've mixed up! Oh! Oh! Gray, am I playing Claire today? No, sadly not. I played a little bit yesterday, and I've been addicted. Like, I played a little bit after stream yesterday, and it was fun. So much fun. I cannot play today because I can only do 3 hours of comic. And so if I dedicate an hour to Claire Obscure, which will getting the itch for it, getting the itch. But if I dedicate an hour to that, then it's 2 hours of comic, and then I'm kind of losing time on my comic, which is probably not wise, you know. But I will be. But I have actually. So I've moved. I'm going to be moving my Claire Obscure stream from Wednesday to Thursday. So it's a day later. However, it will also be an hour longer. Itch him. No! No! I thought we got 6 hours of comic today. No! I gotta go into work tomorrow. Punta! How you doing? I gotta go into the office tomorrow. I gotta be a big business boy. I gotta be a big business boy tomorrow. I can't do 6 hours of comic. I gotta be the biggest business boy. So I can't do 7 hours of work, final offer. No! I don't work tomorrow. That's just call in. No, I gotta be in the office. I gotta be wearing my little suit and my little tie. I gotta be in the office. I'm a big business boy. How am I? Good. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I reacted like that, but you good? No, how you been? How you been? Gonna set the opacity because I feel like that's probably the best way. Comic work. No, not big boss time. Yeah, big. The mouse has to earn the cheese. Yes, exactly. I gotta earn my ches. I need to just because I can't see the opacity. Is that it? Yeah, it is. That's not good enough. I need a warm up of that. What, me wearing a little business tie and business thing? Yeah, that can be done. One day. One of these days. I have to girl boss today. What? No. I mean, you're always girl bossing though, Miri. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have to girl boss today. Aren't you always girl bossing? Except for those days where you're... I don't know. No, you're always girl bossing. What are you talking about? How do you feel about Swiss cheese? About Swiss cheese conundrum? There's a conundrum with Swiss cheese. Oh, more cheese but less cheese. Yes, I hate it. Give me more cheese. Just give me more cheese. You know. I don't want a girl boss anymore. Ah. But then who will girl boss? If not me we. If not me we. How do you feel about the cheese of truth? There's a cheese of truth. I thought cheese only had one truth, and that was that it is delicious. More holes equals less cheese. More cheese equals less cheese. Yes. Yes, I don't like that. I don't like it. I want just more cheese, not less cheese. Guys, I don't eat much cheese, but try Dutch Gouda. Ooh, add it to my list. Surgery healing is not going too well. I might have an infection, so I've come here to take my mind off things. I also got my wrist checked out, and it turns out one bone in my wrist might be broken, and I have a little cyst buddy sitting in my wrist too. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Printer. Well then, yes, please take it easy. Clear your mind of it. Enjoy some good soup. For you, we have a lovely mushroom soup with garlic bread tonight. So take your mind off of things, relax, sit back, and watch the art happen. Cheese of truth, holes are too uniform. Oh, true. Yeah. Only water for you. No! Printer gets soup, gets good healing soup. Chicken noodle as well. We got a chicken noodle. But the garlic bread is also there for you. Garlic bread, gimme. Don't worry, there's plenty for everyone. Plenty for everyone. Also, for those of you who are curious, yes, the Miri will be here all stream. the Miri bean will always be here. But only when Miri shows up as well. But it's the water we use to rinse the vegetables. Ooh, good. Yeah, very good immunity boosting immunity boosting water. I love it. I'm French and hate most of the cheese, but it is rude at family dinners. Oh, fair enough. You gotta eat the cheese then, which is a bit rough. I feel okay, just hot and cold at the moment. May dip to go to ER if I get worse, but for now I shall hang out and I hope I get better. Yes, I hope you do too. I'll keep my fingies crossed for you. But yeah, take it easy. Keep an eye on yourself and rest and relax as much as you can. We're about to jump across to this new page. Oh, page. Panel. I keep doing that. I'm always going to do that, you know? I'm always going to say the wrong thing. Say the wrong panel, page, you know? It's always going to be incorrect. My hope for tonight is that we get to the introduction of the mysterious stranger page. I did it immediately again. Panel. Because I want to color him in. Never forget to hydrate. Yes, hydrate as well. Get your drinks in. Get your juices. Get your absinthe if you got nothing else. There's a Millie. Speaking of Millie, it's Millie, and it's Glisweppy. I always bounce back. I'll be okay. Yeah, you a tough cookie. You a tough cookie. I know you'll be okay. Ooh, yeah. Now with all that milk talk, I'm going to enjoy myself some oat cereal. Any takers? Got plenty to share? Yeah, give me some oat cereal. Give it. Hand it over. Wiki is currently working on the phones, and I needed to ask her how much food she wanted for dinner. Oh, and did Wiki say all of it? Everything. Bring it all. All the foods. I want to eat well tonight. I already love them. Yeah. But instead I just bounce my pecs at her. Perfect. But perfect response. Very reasonable response there. How good is oat milk coffee though? Oh my goodness, it's the best. I had 2 today. And as you can tell, I'm pretty highly strung because of it. Yes, Gesweppy, that's his name. Gesweppy is a fan favorite. You don't do anything. Gross. I need my Chobani extra creamy oat milk again, but I drink high protein milk now. Nice. Gotta get them proteins in. You know? I'm trying to find ways to get more protein in my life, and don't you dare cryo say anything after I've said that. But yeah, and yeah, Miri's gonna be a favorite until she's crushed by a giant's foot. My mother also switched to oat milk as the usual milk. Just has too much fat. We try to buy one with less, 1.5. I think that's fair. That's fair. Eat more turkey and kangaroo. Good to know. Good to know. I don't get enough protein, so I've got the yogurt and protein shake route. Oh, go on the protein and yogurt shake route. That's fair. I used to do that, and I would like to do that again. I think when I did it, I just couldn't. I wasn't like regular enough about it, and I think that was my biggest problem. Was that I just wasn't. I'm not good with routines. It's because I've got just terrible attention to stuff like that. I can focus on a comic for hours on end, but you get me to regularly eat a yogurt, and then we're gonna have problems. Oat cereal, 72% baby. Yeah. I have 100% protein basically by accident. Oh my goodness. Bragging. Mr. Braggy Brag. Here. Coryo. I add collagen powder to my coffees. Extra protein. Interesting. Very interesting. But that is that. No, actually, that feels like a weird thing to ask. I was gonna say, how does that do for poops? And because I poop bad, and it's because of all the protein I eat. And because my guts are like a fucking casserole. Whatever that means. That's the routine, baby, says the man who has a full streaming schedule. Yeah, but that is a okay. Do I eat a yogurt at the start of every single stream? Is that the answer? Do I eat a high protein yogurt at the start of every single stream? Is that what I need to do to have a regular routine? Sometimes I mix protein powder and yogurt together. Yes, I've done that before. Another question, yes, I ask a lot. No, please, feel free to ask questions. Always do it. Anyone who uses taxis here regularly? I kinda do, but they're Australian taxis. I've been very hit or miss with international taxis. Um, it doesn't upset my tummy, so it's win-win. Nice. If you struggle digesting, eat raspberries. That's fair. I don't recommend it. Buy frozen raspberries, make a protein shake with the raspberries. That makes sense. That makes sense. I would. That's not a bad idea at all, Cryo. I like it. Make a protein shake. Leave the raspberries on the table though. I like that you added that like condition because I feel like you just assume I'm a moron, which to be fair is not incorrect. I've made terrible mistakes in my lifetime. Raspberries have high fiber. Nice. They do. It's almost noon here. I'm getting hungry. Gotta go make some food. Everyone enjoy and see ya. See ya, Coconeth. It's been lovely to have you. Lovely to meet you. I'll see you when I see you next. I make myself chia juice. That's good. That's nice. I have chia seeds. I do got chia seeds. Just like mix chia seeds in a glass of water and drink that. Nice. I could do that. But can I do it regularly? I wonder. Dunno. In the city I'm in right now, most places are easy to reach by foot, but for bigger jumps, there are plenty of taxis. I don't know much about it, but $8 taxis cheap. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. I'll do overnight oats with yogurt and chia seeds. That's also nice. Ads, don't do anything cool. Apologies. I held in my burp until the ad. Wait, if this recommendations for more protein or fiber, either or, you know? I would like to get more protein into my system easier. I think that's always kind of my go-to, but if it's for fiber, then hell yeah. If you can get more fiber in my diet, nice. I'm not drinking plain water like some sap. This recommendation is for digestive issues. Yeah, which is what I have. Ah, cool. Because I remember in hometown taxis were never an option for us. Euro value is crazy. Yeah. eat those fiber sweets. There are fiber sweets? There are sweets for fiber? Yum yum yum. Ooh, I need to poop. I need to poop real bad. I feel like Gasweepy Gasweepy would wear a nice like shirt. They seem like the kind of person who would be very very you know, fashion forward. Or not fashion forward, but would dress well. I cannot stress this enough. I eat those and they do nothing for me. Metamucil gummies. Ah, Andy Poop. And I poop. Andy Poop. Who is this Andy Poop? Should we be worried? Okay, time to pick out a color for this goblin. Probably goblin color. Which is a little bit green. But not... because Ratchet is a unique shade of green for goblins. I eat those and they do nothing for me, they just taste yummy. Okay, fair enough. For more protein and fiber, you could meal prep a chicken salad with raspberries. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's red and I poop. Ah, and I poop. The raspberries would add a nice sweet tart to the salad. But if I want a sweet tart, I'd just talk to you. Yo, no, that's very good advice. I should take it. I should take it. Sleepy. Yo, it's our boy Gasweepy. Lilies, those are the ones you eat. So much food talk. It's always food talk here. This is a Grey Mouse stream. What do you think we talk about? Comics? No. We talk about food. Often. Regularly. You don't let me speak. You keep me in a gag 90% of the time. I can only communicate through text and peck flexing. Yes, and even then you say too much. You speak too often. Time to color in Miwi. Where is Miri? There's Miri. There's a Miri. There we go, we'll get colors from here. 27 grams of fiber per bag. And the bag is small. Well, then you better eat the whole bag. Hey, it's me. It is. It is. It's a Miwi. I think that's, yeah. Another thing, everyone, how are stores working at yours? Are they open at night as well? Some of them are. It does really vary, I think. Here. Some are open, but I think a lot of them have like a pretty early curfew, all things considered. I want to eat like 2 or 3. The biggest stores in my town close at 11. Yeah, I think that's fairly similar to things here. A Miwi. I can't remember what color I made Miri's like, not skirt, but like leg cover. Don't know. Can't see it. I don't feel like it was green, at least. It's probably either yellow or something. My 7-Eleven is 24/7, but I get to go home at 11. Nice. Which means I don't get to go to the store after work. Ah, fair enough. I think 125 grams of raspberries has like 8.5 grams of fiber or so, and at 87 calories. Okay. Man, I don't like my place for that. They close at 10 already, and where I am, half of those are just open the whole night. Interesting. How peculiar. Going to head out, but it was nice to hang out. Have a wonderful rest of your streamy. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you back. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yaguba. Just sneak the Yagooba in nice and quick. Bye bye! I love buying those big tins of freeze-dried raspberries. But they're so egg-spenny. There. It's to ensure that everyone gets some. We'll start with every second one. For the trongles. Did I make the gloves? Looking at this color composition, I don't feel like this is correct. I should probably go check a reference. I can't even mow my lawn after 8 p.m. Like, come on, when am I supposed to do that when it's hot? It's hot as, and I come back at 7? Yeah, that's a little annoying. Where's Millie? Where's Millie? In my Discord. Where have I posted that? Image. Where Millie? Where Miri? Where Miri? So much stuff posted all over the place. Madness. Who would have thunked it? Oh yeah, definitely not there. Community sign? No. Wow, where did I put the Miri stuff? I know it's on my iPad, I can just get it there. Dang it. Wasn't as simple as I thought. I'm a fool. That was a good cereal milk. The milk is saturating as we speak. Oh, saturating as always, yeah. Let's look. Where Millie? Millie. Oh, concept. There it is. Millie. It is not here. Just realized it is not here at all. It's on my bloody... It's on my bloody computer. Here. Here of all places. Made a terrible mistake. Made a terrible mistake forgetting where I post Miri art. Curry in chat and realized it looks almost identical to the stew. Ah. Dang it. Fool of a took. Oh, there it is. Wow, why was that so hard for me to find? What am I, some sort of Egypt? Yes. Don't answer that. Don't answer that, you lot. There we go. That's the color palette. My goodness. What a fool. What a fool I've been. We're good. Because of course I used a ton of green. If it was hard to find because most people try not to expose the world to your presence, that makes sense. That tracks. And we leave it messy because then I can go back and fix it later. Well, that's the second part of this process, is that I go back and fix it later. And then the Death Maiden Paladins next, which will be much easier to find because there's a whole image of her just there. Death Maiden Paladin. Let me just check. Most of it is just this dark blue. Because I don't like using just black as a main color. I like just mixing it, you know? Mixing it up, if you will. I'll probably head out now. Tis was fun, some good food talk. Have a cozy rest of your stream. Thank you. Have a cozy rest of your day. Do I have a favorite color? Yeah, I like a good mustard yellow, I find. That's kind of my favorite. Ooh, yeah. Like a good mustard yellow. That is close to the color I like. Oh, cute. Mostly for the name. Oh, what's your favorite? Dijon or piment. Interesting. These are gold too, aren't they? The hands. The like embellishment of the armor is that they got hands over the eyes, seemingly blinding these paladins from seeing, and yet somehow they see more than most. He's a little guy. I see him. I see him like him with no color in a world full of colors. Really cute because he just stands. He just pops. He pops. Okay. There we go. Zoom in. See the little man in all his glory. Orpiment is a bright yellow to orange yellow mineral composed of arsenic, trisulfide. Uh, it has a long history of use as a pigment, but it's also highly poisonous. Ah, why does this not surprise me? That you would like something like that. How cool. Does sound cool. Okay, second color. Let's fix that. Fix that straight away. What's that? No, that's fine. I will sort it out. Whatever it is. I must sleep. Girl bossing requires at least 8 hours of sleep. Good. Go enjoy your sleeps, Millie. Sleep well. Rest fully. Actually learned this color listening to Call of Cthulhu game being played based on the King in Yellow. Oh, that's cool. Be lurking though. Thank you so much for stream. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you when I see you next. Now sleep well. Or else I'll be mad. You'll get the wrath of Grey if you don't sleep good. And they'll be checking. Check in the morning. How'd you sleep? And it's like bad. I'm like, I'm coming to beat you up. Coming to kick your ass. Millie. No, sleep well. Grey Mouse getting off on a tangent. Accidentally threatened somebody. The king in Yellow had the knights in Orpiment or something like that. That's cool. I have a big book of Lovecraftian tales, and I haven't read it yet, so I really should, because that kind of creepy Lovecraftian stuff really tickles my pickle, you know? Really gets my goat. I'm a big fan. The King in Yellow, yes. The King in Yellow is the book, I think? Yeah. Keen. Keen to give it a read. But oh, actually, I don't have the book itself. I have a compendium of Lovecraft tales, so it's a big book. Is a book, but isn't technically H.P. Lovecraft. That's okay. That's okay. I have a Lovecraftian book, so a book that of tales that were inspired by Lovecraft and also Lovecraft's tales as well. It's a big book. It's like a whole tome, really. It's very cool, and it's got like annotations and like historical like photos of the places that are mentioned in the Lovecraftian tales, which I'm a big fan of as someone who likes a bit of context. Got two Lovecraft books. Oh, nice. Heavily inspired. Okay. And the Necronomicon cookbook. That's cool. No, that's wicked. Love me a cookbook. Oh, Necronomicon cookbook. Ah, very clever. Ban him. No, that's very clever. I like that. Speaking out against the mouse. Ban him and have him whipped. That's very cute, actually. I like that. Any book with a pun, I'm gonna be a fan of. Should have known. Should have known it to have some bloody pun. Because people who read Lovecraft are normally big fucking nerds. Massive fucking nerds. Me waiting for the whippers out. Never mind, take it back. He's looking forward to it. Don't whip him. Don't have him whipped. Take it back. Take it back. Put the whips away. Doesn't deserve it. I'm a massive nerd. I'm listening to the Dunwich Horror again for like the sixth time. The Dunwich Horror sounds. Again, I think I really need to actually listen to or read. Maybe I just get audiobooks for some of these, but like I've been meaning to read them or hear them because I've heard of them, but I don't know what they are. But they sound right up my alley. I just don't give myself enough time to do stuff. The only time I get to watch movies or read books is when I'm on like a plane. Essentially, I would get audiobooks. They're not easy to read. Okay, that's fair. I might get just a bunch of audiobooks and start listening to them at the gym because I can do a gym routine, but I can't consistently read books. I think. Can I give you my top five? No. I mean, yes, please do. Please do. I'll make a note. And I'll definitely add them to my list. If they're going to be audiobooks, then yeah, I feel like I can get those done. I have so many horror books that I haven't gotten through yet. I imagine Mooey's all tucked into their kiln. Nice and cozy. Because I looked up and I saw the sleepy emote. Thought it was very cute. I should probably do that for my animated emotes. Just a sleepy mouse. Or a sleepy Sweetco. Because Sweetco do be sleeping. Then again, so does bloody Pungo. Punga. Punga be sleeping a lot too. Why are all my assistants lazy? Why do all my assistants sleep so much? My god. I need to get better employees. Let's drink from the kiln. Yeah! Everybody grab a straw, pour some milk into the kiln. Kiln milk. Yippee! The kiln milk. Drink of the milk of the kiln. As if it's some sort of religious kind of holy drink. Drink of the milk and be full, satiated. Gasquipo! It's Giuseppe. It's almost Giuseppe, but it's actually Giuseppe. Miri gonna rise from sleep. Like, do not. I'll completely disrespect it. Just like Miri wakes up covered in milk after sleeping in the kiln that we've poured milk into. And we're drinking from it. We're drinking from the kiln, which Miri has told me many times don't put pizza in the kiln. And I still do it because I love me some pizza. Love me some pizza and I love me some kiln, you know? I've got time to kiln, you know what I'm saying? One of these days, I'm gonna. My plan is, and Miri can't hear me because Miri's asleep, but my plan is that one day, if I ever go to Canada, gonna show up, make a mug at the Miri shop, and then I'm gonna leave, and then I'll tell Miri later. I'll be like, I made a mug, and you fired it in the kiln, and it exploded and destroyed all the other mugs. I think that would be awful to be like, oh yeah, I was in your city and I didn't visit. I specifically didn't visit you because I thought it'd be funny. That's awful. That's cruel. But then again, it would continue my trend of almost meeting other streamers while I'm in other countries. So who am I to go against tradition? Who am I to abandon tradition, you know? Because who have I almost met? I've almost met Stranded when I was in Japan. Almost met Stranded. Very, very close. I was a few days apart, and we have a picture of us in the same area that we've photoshopped together, but we sadly did not meet. And then I almost met Orpa as well. Didn't tell y'all this, but I almost met Orpa. But that dingus couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered organizing the time to meet me. I was so close to him and he just didn't bother. Got it, now it's on him. Sucker! Sucker! Everybody, turn against Orpa. Shame him? No, don't actually. Be nice to Orpa. Orpa is a dear friend. But shame him? I'm telling Orpa. Don't. I mean, you can tell Orpa. Orpa knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, I almost met Orpa, but didn't. By choice, of course. No, yeah. Timing just wasn't good, I think. And now there will never be a chance for Orpa to meet me ever again, because I have burned that bridge. That Orpa bridge. No, you never know. I might be back in the area. Almost. Oh, and almost met Suited. I almost met Suited. But I wasn't in. I wasn't in. London for long enough. I was there for less than like 24 hours. And I was like, I don't want Suited to go out of their way to meet me. I'm just gonna like maybe put an offer out there. If Suited is close by to where I am, then absolutely, I'd move heaven and earth in that situation. But then, no, it turned out it was a little bit more complicated. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Sounds like you donked that one up. That one was me, but that was also because just timing wasn't good. Timing wasn't good. I had, yeah, very little time in London, so I was like, it's a bit of a hail mary. But if I can't get it to work this way, then it's not gonna work. That's okay, because I'll be in London again, I'm sure, at some point. So I can always meet Suited. You never know. There are a bunch of comic events in London, so you never know, or at least England. So I may be going there again at some point. But there is a comic event in Adelaide this year, so I will definitely be going to that as a casual observer. Don't want to have a stand. I don't want to do that yet. I will do a stand at some point, but not yet. The Dunwich Horror, The Mountains of Madness, Cool Air. That one I haven't heard of. That's interesting. The Whisperer in Darkness and the Curse of Yig. Ooh, ooh. There's the rough audiobook times. Nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me copy and paste this message into my little notes. Cryo a little bitch notes. No, I love that. Oh, Detective
A
Garlic.
single gummy bear. Green head, orange body, please.
I can do that for you. I can do that for you, Detective Garlic. Anything for our boys in blue. And by boys in blue, I mean a cab, because you're good. You're good shit. You're a good one. You're one of the good ones, so you ain't a cop. And I bite the green head off of a green gummy bear and stick it on an orange body. Bite the head off that one. And just swallow that one. There you go. I also suggest Horror Babble. I'll make a note of that. Horror Babble. Very cool. Classic Detective Garlic, being a cool dude. As per. Yeah, there we go. I love the way Detective Garlic talks. It's great. I love that kind of Brooklyn accent. No, it's very, very cool. Me too, yeah. He's got a good voice and pronounces well. Yeah, he's very clear. It's very hard to like mistake what he's saying. I appreciate that because some of these customers can be very hard to understand. The best of times, you know? Not talking about anyone in particular. Celeryman. No, Celeryman's not too hard to understand. Kind of is, but not too hard. I adore that guy. I mean, Celeryman's great too. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Celeryman is wonderful. I mean, Horror-babble, not your dumb, stupid garlic ass TTS nonsense. Oh. Why'd that hurt me? Why'd that cause me physical damage? Heck, I adore them all. Wow, zing. No, you can't just zing your way out of that. That'll hurt my feelings. You son of a... you fucking... Ah! You bastard. You bastard. How can you say that? Say that about my cool TTS. They're cool, right? They're cool. They're not lame. They're not lame and stupid, right? Dang it. For wicked damn it. My life. Yeah, cool, I can't lie. Yippee! I'm back, baby. Second wind. But the overblown response was funny. Yeah, I know I liked it. No, it needed it, you know? It called the moment called for it, you know? It was very funny. I had to play into it, you know? It's improv. We don't actually hate each other here, gang. I actually don't hate Cryo. Cryo's my friend. Believe it or not. Actually, that was something very funny. Giggles. We played Peak. Giggles. Organized Chaos. And I played Peak. And we were chatting at the end of it. And I think Cap didn't realize that Giggles and I had known each other for years, like years and years and years, prior to streaming, and he thought maybe we'd met through Organized Chaos, or through Zell, I think. And then I told him that I was like, oh yeah, like I've known Giggles for ages, they commissioned me. That was how I got onto Twitch. Like, I actually didn't use Twitch prior to being commissioned by Giggles, really. And they were like, "Oh, I thought I didn't know that." And then I realized I was like, "Oh my god," because my like shtick with Giggles is that I'm awful. I'm awful to Giggles, and I was like, "Oh my god, do you think that like I met Giggles through Organized Chaos?" And I was just like, "Yep, this one. I'm gonna be horrible to this person. I'm gonna be an absolute monster to this person." And I had this realization where I was like, "Oh my god, can you imagine what they must have been thinking getting to know me? Being a shithead is my love language." Yeah, I mean, yeah. Some of the people I'm closest to, I've been like my humor is awful with them, I'm so mean to them in my humor. Not off like not all the time. You got to in moderation like everything. But like with Giggles, I love Giggles to death. I would move heaven and earth for Giggles. Um, but like, yeah, my humor with Giggles is so much like deprecating humor, like both ways, but mostly directed at Giggles. And I had this realization where I was like, oh my god, that's what poor Organized Chaos thought, that this is how I just treat some random person I've just met, and it kind of just works out somehow. Gotta go test the waters first. Yes, exactly. You gotta test the waters first, because you don't want to insult somebody. I've gotten very good at like so nowadays. I feel like I'm pretty accurate at being able to tell who's just not gonna kind of be getting my humor, and I can usually tell pretty quickly in especially like Twitch and stuff. I've gotten very good at being able to tell who's gonna like get my humor and not or not, and so like I very much tailor the way I talk with people based on maybe the first few minutes in their chat. And some people I've been like, oh god, I'm not gonna like this person is not gonna enjoy my humor, so I'm gonna just lurk. I'm gonna just be quiet. Sometimes it do happen, not often, but it does happen. Oh, that just blacks out his shoes. I'm not gonna do that. It's very hard to see him. Like Torin, yeah, exactly. I just went quiet in Torin's stream one day, and I was like, I'm done. I can't. Their humor's never gonna. Torin's not gonna get my humor. I mean, sure, if people saw how we spoke to each other, they would be shocked. We are actually buddies. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I like Torin, yeah, and that's what you actually meant. I was being like, oh yeah, I got the gauge on Torin pretty quick, and I was like, I'm never speaking here again because Torin is a jerk. Couldn't be further from the truth. Torin is maybe one of the loveliest people I've ever met. that could I have nothing but admiration for everything they do. And I know if this were to get clipped out of context, we'll only take the bit where I say Torin's a jerk, and that'll be it. None of the good stuff, because Torin doesn't need a big ego. Torin's humble. Torin doesn't need a big ego. I'm probably the least behaved in there in Torrent Street. In there than Torrent Stream, yeah. Oh, then my own streams. Yeah, you're pretty well behaved in your own streams. For the most part. Like, yeah, your streams are the most subdued I've ever seen you. I'm a good boy. Well, I mean, I guess. Guess one could say, one could suppose. I'm a better mod, yeah. Better mod than you are member of society. Because you're a troubled member. You're a troublesome member of society. That's for sure. No, but you a sweet bean. You try to play it off, but you a sweet bean. Try to be the bad boy at Twitch, but secretly you a sweet bean. Just need folks to talk to get the chaos out. That's fair. You shake it out. Shake the impurities out. I can respect that. I used to stream with a buddy, Rice, and like every day. I remember Rice, and yeah, over vague. I remember that. And we would be horrid to each other. Amazing. No, that's awesome. I feel like if I had a co-host, we'd probably fall into being like that. But I kind of enjoy my alone time. That's why I've enjoyed being a solo streamer for so long. Is that I do like my peace. I do like my peace. I like to kind of be in my own little world from time to time. Uh, incredibly sexual if you like peace. Yeah. But moving into more co-streaming soon, as I posted on my Discord. I strongly suggest you get cursed companions. Yes, that is the forefront of my mind. That is also the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be not moving, but adding a few streams that are more co-opy, um, co-streaming kind of stuff as we go. You know, kind of just as like because I've had so many conversations with people who have brought up these really awesome ideas that I'd love to do with other people, and um, and so yeah, like I will eventually actually put together a few like not not like weekly streams, but probably maybe monthly streams. Keen to join you for a stream. Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun. And it's why I want to do it because there's so much fun that can be had doing a bit of hearty not just cooperation, but just like co streaming stuff, just working away on things with other people will just be fun. So I want to start testing the waters with that. I don't know quite how we would do Hades, but we can figure something out. We could always get on that speed running ladder. We try and like practice for um not a GDQ, but like a speed running, like get a speed running record. Dang, not wrong. Yeah, we could always do that. We could do like we could set up splits and learn all the speed running tactics and stuff, and then just speed run Hades 2. I got a few quick times. Yeah, I think like my quickest time is not anything. Like it's a pretty normal quick time. I think it was like my most recent run was like 24 minutes, which was pretty fast, but it's not speed running time, that's for sure. I feel like it's like up to 3 minutes now at this point. But I've seen a few speed runs of Hades 2, and they look fun. Like, not only do they look fast, they look fun. And so I'm actually really keen to try a speed run of Hades 2, just because it does actually look fun as hell. My fastest was 14 minutes in Underworld. Cool. Surface is longer, yeah. No, no doubt, no doubt. Surface is grueling sometimes. Like, really, really grueling. I'm curious about the Arcana loadouts. Me too, actually. Because the GDQ speedruns I've seen of it, they don't put a lot of emphasis on the Arcana, which I'm very curious about. But there's a ton of emphasis on the weapons. From what I've seen, like there is so much emphasis on the weapons in many of the runs I've seen so far. It's like, oh, you don't use like certain weapons. For the first Hades as well, yeah, yeah. Because I've used the same one since I started with a slight adjustment. Yeah, I switched out my Arcana at one point, and I haven't changed it since. Because it's worked really well for me. Because I found a way to activate a lot of the Arcana, so I've kind of stuck with that one that activates most of it. Because I like the Arcanas. They make me feel good. Actually, probably need to push this shadow out a little bit more. locks it in, and then peel it out onto the street a little bit, like that. I think the speed strat in that was like daggers, Zeus attack, Poseidon dash, Zeus Poseidon duo boon, causes blitz to activate instantly. Yeah. I also because they've altered the boons a little bit since the Oath of the Unseen, like a little bit, not massively, but I have noticed a difference definitely. And some of them are really good. Like some of them are amazing, but some of them also do feel a little bit squiff, to say the least. But not the end of the world, of course. Not unmanageable, but definitely pretty like some of them have gotten pretty rough. Zeus has a 25% insta kill foes. Yes, yes, and I also really like for certain runs. I did the run that I posted a picture of in gaming, where I pretty much blended Typhon. Like I genuinely like tore through Typhon so quickly. He actually almost didn't have enough time to hit me sometimes before I moved on to the next stage. It was that aggressive, but basically it involved one of Poseidon's abilities that allows you to like basically he will provide you with a copy of minor finds. And so if you use that, you could also upgrade that. And basically, if you upgraded it twice, um, and if you had that boon that every nectar that you got upgraded, like also provided you with an upgrade, you could kind of roll the dice, and then you would get maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 like upgrades on that one ability alone. But if you got that, you would basically get duplicates of everything. And then if you got a health, you would have at least 50 health boost. And then you could just follow minor finds until you were pretty much unkillable, and then also dealt so much damage. It was incredible. So then I added that to my if I was ever if I was on a resource gathering run, then I would always search for that one. But yeah, I'd love to do a speed run, and that will do it. I will eventually do it, and I'll run it with you as well. May as well. We may as well run together. Hermes has a boon that increases percent chance increase for non-death effects, and Ares had a percent of life lost equals chance to... Yes, that one. So the lower your health, the higher chance you have of dealing a certain amount of damage. Hera has an ability that basically your cast will deal damage to new enemies that enter the fight. So I use that in conjunction with a per second damage boost, like Hestia's fire or like Demeter's frost, and I use those together. And basically, you would fight the first round by casting first, and then you wouldn't see a lot of the minor enemies, so you just have to fight the major enemies, and that was really useful. I had a run that melted Typhon. Yeah, those are the best runs when you just have everything together, and that last area before Typhon where all the monsters are, and they're really tough, but there aren't many of them. If you're running through that nice and quickly, then you know that you're gonna be really tearing through Typhon, and that feels good. I've had some runs where I've just been like, hell yeah, Typhon's gonna really rue the day they climbed this mountain. Felt so good. So good to be really strong against Typhon, because Typhon sucks. He's tough. He a tough cookie, that Typhon. And yeah, because I'm starting to get into Warhammer. Got a Warhammer co-stream coming up, like building up. It'll be kind of more like a podcasty kind of thing, which I'm excited for. But basically, we paint and build minis, and talk Warhammer and talk shit about Warhammer as well a little bit, but not too much. You know, we just have fun with the Warhammers, essentially. But yeah, because I've got I can't remember, Cryo, if you're a big Warhammer nut. I know you love painting minis, and I've seen your minis and they're fantastic. But I don't know your thoughts on Warhammer, or at least I don't remember your thoughts on Warhammer. But I have an Adeptus Auroritas, and that's my first Warhammer 40k figure. Palatine, the Adeptus Auroritas. I can hear it clinking in my hands. Had an Artemis arrows on attack and special Zeus arc ball thing that bounces between foes. So have this infusion that makes any damage. Oh yes, the is that a Zeus infusion that makes any damage a minimum of 50? Maybe, I don't know. Dionysus spoon that makes all damage 55, or 555, with bonus percent to be 555, increased to 40% with Hermes. Wow, so 40% of all my many hits were. Oh my god, that's incredible. That's so good. And that's incredible work. It's incredible speed running work. Yeah. No, we gotta do it. We gotta do it sometime. And we gotta Hades run. Just do a fun little Hades run. That'd be cool. Speed running stream. Grey Mouse und Cryo. Run to speed. Try and get ourselves on that leaderboard. That worldwide leaderboard that has people who have like, yeah, 4 minutes. Oh, unprawn. Yippee. And using the wands is a hit like every 0.3 of a second, which then shoots an arrow per hit, and a ball of lightning every hit, dealing 55 per hit. Oh wow, okay. I've not used the wands in a long time. I need to give them a try. I need to do a few runs where I'm just trying stuff out. Seeing what I like. Because I love the axe, and I also love the dagger and sickle. But I feel like that's a cop-out. So it's roughly... Ooh, you're doing the maths. Hell yeah. Maths. Hoodie. 10,000 per second. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's amazing. You can really build just basic shapes with these figures. Like so. Build a lump, and then a lump, and then we got a face. We got a person. That's purely special. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I like. I just fill it all in. So good. I don't know. I think for wands, the best way to run it is with Hestia and Zeus. I bet. Yeah, those are probably gonna be the best. Just with you just need the build up. You just need build up and overtime damage, which we don't get as much of now. Like without Dionysus's like hangover stuff, you don't get a lot as much like overtime kind of poisony damage into. Though I must say, holy shit, them reintroducing poison damage ruined my life with the Oath of the Unseen. Actually, so unhappy about that. Very unhappy about that. Hate it. Hate it. It's the worst part of the game. It makes me so mad because it's just like, oh, cool. You tried the rivals. Yeah, I've been doing the Oath of the Unseen and I've gotten, yeah, too deep now. So, not too deep as in like way too deep, but I've gotten to 2 levels in the Oath of the Unseen rivals. So I've seen Goth Skiller, which is very cool. You know, very cool, very cool. And I have seen Eris, Phase 2. They're pretty. They're like those are cool. Goth Skiller, awesome. With a new song, yes, great new song as well. And then I also liked Eris, like Eris's new level. I actually like it more than her main level because it actually feels more fitting. It feels like it's like, oh, cool. So this is what Eris is good with, you know, long hallways and narrow escape. It makes sense that that would be her Oath of the Unseen essentially because it benefits her directly. I hate the Polyphemus one because it feels cheap. After a try or two, they're not too bad. Yeah. Theirs is very pattern based, which again, because they're musicians, very fitting. I feel. But yeah, I just really disliked the poison because also I like Medea doesn't feel like a poison witch either. So it feels very tacked on as well. It feels like it comes out of nowhere and it doesn't feel fun. For me anyway. But that's just because of the poison. I have a deep hatred for the poison. Because it feels so rushed in what is otherwise a very well thought out game. To me. And that's just me. And I could be like I'm not speaking for everybody. I just find it very unsatisfying to me. Cause like I'm at a point where I'm beating them, but like, ugh, you know, it's like, oh well, I'm gonna be using up a Death Defy that I could be saving on, you know, Typhon or whatever. For Skiller, I find focusing Charybdis first works best. That makes sense. But I don't know much about Medea, yeah, but it just doesn't feel right, you know? It just feels wrong. Feels wrong. Rivals Typhon is cooked. I haven't gotten there yet, and I'm afraid. Based on the amount of trouble I've had with, like, Medea and Eris and everybody so far, I'm very afraid. I'm keen to figure it out and to get good, but holy crap, am I afraid. Because I have no idea what's in store for me, and I'm sure it's going to be brutal. Where's their legs? Where's this person's legs? Let me see them. Okay. So that's how I do it. You use daggers, yeah? Yeah, I like the daggers. The Morrigan blades, very cool. I find the Morrigan blades very fun to use. Like, of the new weapons, I find them the most fun to use so far. The hammer I've used a few times. Also, the Staff of Anubis is kind of fun. The Staff of Anubis I actually really like in concept. I think it actually is actually like unlike a lot of the other staves. I actually feel is unique enough that it actually does feel different. You know. Also, JD and Binky, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the soup. And the new hammer. The new hammer I like. For me, I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it, you know? The staff is maybe my least favorite weapon. Yeah, definitely. I found that the staff otherwise is I'm not a big fan of, but the staff of Anubis I do really, really like. I find it unique enough that it is actually a really fun kind of really fun to get to know it. Hey yeah. Hey yeah, JD. Welcome in. How you doing? It's lovely to meet you. And thank you again for the follow. It is lovely to have you here. We're currently just talking about Hades 2 and the weapons and stuff. We're going to try and maybe do a speed run at some point, which I'd be keen to do because I've never done a speed run. Other than of the Harry Potter, the Harry Potter DS game. Not DS, Game Boy Advance. I really want to do a run now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I just close my comic. But I gotta go to sleep. No, sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak. No, go get some sleep. You gotta take care of yourself at some point. Cool, I haven't played that, but the game looks great. One of my friends loves that game. Oh yeah, I think Hades and Hades 2, by extension, are two games that do have like a strong presence, especially among roguelikes. And so if people have heard of them, then they've heard of them, you know. Or not heard of them, but if people have played them, they know of them. I only know of one person who played it and didn't enjoy it, and that was Miri. That's because Miri realized it was a roguelike and then was like, no! And then that's fair enough. I can respect that. They would do a Norse theme Hades. That would be kind of cool. That would be cool. Wish they would do a Norse theme Hades. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And they could definitely do it. Because, like, I fully expected Hades 2 to just be like Hades 1 DLC, essentially. But they actually introduced a very compelling narrative to it, which really surprised me. And I found really compelling. And, like, I'm really invested in the sequel just as much as I am in the first one, because they actually took their time with it, and there is evident care with the game. And thinking about it, like, that kind of care put towards a Norse version of Hades would be incredible. Would it be called Ragnarok? I feel like Ragnarok's overused at this point, maybe. Also, Gray, have you watched Epic the Musical? I haven't. It's on my list. A certain Rafe and Lioness have told me that I need to listen to it. It's on my list, but I haven't yet. I listened to a podcast about Zagreus, telling the story of Zagreus, which was very interesting. Maybe Niflheim or whatever it was. That'd be cool. It may be named. Ends up being named. Niflheim makes sense. I was trying to think of the god of the dead in Norse mythology, but I can't remember. I haven't said a single thing about Epic the Musical. I don't even know what that is. Now I'm suspicious of you. I was originally going to go, oh, I'm so sorry, I must have mistaken it, but now I'm suspicious. Maybe it's Lioness. Maybe it's Lioness. But also, you've been known. I actually have no clue. Oh, okay, so it is Lioness then. So it was Lioness. That makes sense. I think Lioness is a big fan of those kinds of things. It's on my list. It's on my list. I will get to it eventually. But like I said, the only time I ever have for books and movies is when I'm on a flight. So I may not have time for it anytime soon. Well, without spoilers, it's based on Odysseus, and a lot of characters from Hades 2 are in it. Ooh, cool. Well, then I will definitely have a cheeky peek at some point. You were right in implying I like a good musical, though. You strike me as someone who would enjoy a good musical. Rafe, you seem like you have good taste in stuff, which is neat. Yeah, definitely. Anytime I hear mention of characters who appear in Hades, any of the Hades games, my ears perk up a little bit. It do make me happy. It do put a smile on my face. It has been a deep well of dopamine for me for the last like month. Oh, good. Actually, I think I've heard the song from Epic. Where was it? Was it the Athena? That one. You are Athena. That one that I've heard in uh, reels like 100 times, but I don't actually know it. Or the anyway. She's my wife. Anyway, I have all that you want here, all that you need here. That one. It's about Polyphemus. Oh, that's cool. Love in Paradise. Yes, I know of that one too. I watched the Rafe Fine Odysseus movie as well on a plane recently. So I know of that one too, where Rafe Fine is Odysseus. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not Odysseus." Or maybe survive. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'll definitely listen to it soon, but I cannot promise anything because I am a little rat when it comes to doing things I promise to do. I'm busy. You know, I'm a little busy guy. Busy little man. What can one say other than I'm busy and you're welcome? It takes more time, but can I make a request? Oh yeah. We can watch party in Discord. Ooh, maybe. I'd be down. If I remember. Yes. I'd be down to do something like that. It does sound like it would be fun. Watch it on YouTube because watching it with the fan animations is incredible. Ooh, nice. Well, then definitely. I feel like we can do that. A weekend watch party. I can make that happen. Yeah, that'd be a fun little thing to do. Actually. Can I? Oh, that's pretty cool. Let that curve up. Yeah. I have seen some of the fan animations, but like in very small batches, and some people go crazy. I love it. Some people know what they're doing, you know, like really know what they're doing when it comes to animation like that. Now I want to get the curve right on this, but I don't think I'm going to. All right, gotta go to bed. Fair enough. Get some good sleep, Cryo. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting. It's been fun. See you when I see you next. Before I go, I gotta give the kiddo a tub of vanilla ice cream with sprinkles. Ah, oh, fair enough. God damn it. Don't do it. Like, by kiddo, I mean Rafe. Oh, yeah, I know who you mean. My kid. It's only fair you get to feed little Cryo that too, though. No! Little Rafe. Little Rafe. Rafe was overexcited now. No! He's already had dessert. Ah, dang it. Fair enough. Ice cream, ice cream. Ah, fair enough. Is that how a foot works? No. This is how shadows work. Me not know. Night all. Night night. Ice cream, ice cream. Oh no. Rafe's all excited. I'm gonna hydrate for a moment. Give me a second. Yeah, that's alright. Coffee's cold, but it's tolerably so. Ugh, this time. Ugh. Ugh. Now, is that all the shadows I need to do? Looks like it. Let's keep moving. Next up, details. Now, I received a complaint. No, I received a piece of advice that maybe one could make highlights the same way you could make shadows with the soft light layer, but instead of using black you just use white. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense in theory, but do I want to do it? And so I'm going to test it first on the back of little Ratchet's head and see how we go. And the thing is, with this new shadow style, it's been a much more stark shadow. So like in some areas it's a much darker shadow than what I would normally do, but it works, especially for the higher contrast kind of look that I'm going for. However, for the highlights, do I want that? I wonder. And that's the question I'm kind of asking now with this test. Currently I'm like, yeah, this looks good. I'm happy with that. And like extra details I'll probably have to do on a different layer, which is a drawback at least, but it's not the end of the world. Actually, that means that this is highlights, not details. Highlights, not details. And then I can kind of fill in everything else under it. But then this layer just becomes about highlighting things and not adding detail where there maybe wasn't any. So on one side, very cool looking, you know, adds some pop, adds some pizzazz to the look. On the other side, it means I've got another layer to work with, or I need to work with another layer, which on its own could be a pro as opposed to a con. Not sure yet. We'll leave it up to time to decide how I feel. I mean, so far it works. Yeah, so far it works. I don't mind it at all. Really. This is a nice little breakup of light every so often. I'm gonna need some help with this one. This cheeky little curve. Yeah. Yeah, cute. Is that? Hold on. Let me just check something. It isn't. Okay. I'm just going crazy. I thought this was a softer brush. It's like, am I using a softer brush? Jesus. For my shadows. No, I need hardline. Hardline brush. Or nothing. My highlights need to be hard. Hard and sharp. Not soft and lame. Is an easy way to kind of add obvious light into a space as well. So that does feel good as well. Kind of opens things up a little bit more for me. Helps with my understanding of light, which I sometimes struggle with. I think it makes it easy to understand how lighting is supposed to work if you're not held back by having to change the color of the light a bit. At least until you understand it, which I don't. So it helps me. There we go. Because like it actually feels like light is being cast in these spots instead of it being tacked on as much. Yeah. Does make Miri a little bit shiny, but that's okay. Just be B. The guy. That does make his stomach look pretty round. That's okay. It is. Just gotta make sure my pen's working from time to time, you know? You know what I'm saying? And that should be good enough for that. Yeah, nice. I think that's kind of all the light we need cast. Unless, just a little bit. Unless, yeah, just cast a little bit of light. Hello, Puglord. How you doing? How is you? Currently just filling in light. Now we're gonna add some details. How much time do we have? For about 30 minutes. Ooh. Nice. How are ya? Yo. Just going yo. Giving additional swirls just because it's fun. Adding little details, or just adding more details because I like details. Y'all know me. Just a fan. I like the idea of like a few little like scratches and wear down kind of marks here and there on some of the bits of like railing and the idea of there being decay, you know, in places I like a lot. Oh, just small aspects of just urban decay here and there. Hmm. Just had a little thought. It's been 30 minutes. I gotta hydrate. I gotta hydrate. Let me grab some water this time. Because it's probably good to get some water in my system. Yeah. Ugh. Delicious. Delish. Still trying to think of ways I can add a bit of like, yeah, decay to the ground. Stuff like that. What do you add to the ground? Dirt? Footprints? Don't know about that. Gotta brainstorm it a little bit, I think. Yeah. But yeah. Like wedges? Wedges in the ground? I don't know. I don't know. Cracks. Cracks for people to accidentally step on and break mothers' backs? Maybe. Maybe that's the solution. Just maybe lines and just indents. You know? Maybe that's what's needed. I don't know. I don't know. Just brainstorming, thinking. Thinking out loud right now. Maybe this does give it a more stone-like texture. At least. Yeah. Can I have a little momentary think about that? I can't really add additional bits of ground or ground like texturing right now just because then I have to add it to everything else. That sounds like weak. But I'm gonna be thinking about it. It's like what more can I add to the ground to make it pop? And then there's something with the background, like the top ones that I did. Oh, okay, it's the opposite. So I've drawn it in erase. Drawn it in the erasedness. Fill it all in. So the opposite. There we go. Is that filled in? Let me check. Yay, it's filled in. Easy. Nice work, Grey Mouse of the past. You made my life easier. Yes. Yeah, cool. And I like the idea, just like the patterns on buildings. It's just nice. It's just fun. It's just pretty. Easy thing to add, and it doesn't cost me anything. Now, more is needed. Oh, there's a bottom bit. There's a bottom bit to the building. This cafe that I've just forgotten. It's, don't know why I hit shift on that. Hit shift, for those of you who didn't know, I hit shift while I was doing that, and that's for like multiple things, not a singular bucket tool. Just going mad. Silent! Wow! Hello! How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me give you a quick shout out. How are you? How was the stream? Oh. Currently working on colouring in this page. It's lovely to see you. Did art. Ooh, okay, cool. What kind of art? And if there's anything you'd like to share, please feel free to do so. And then faces. To that. My community piece, I've been working on it very slowly. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, slow and steady. Fair enough. Very respectable thing to do. Yeah, how's it coming along? You happy with it? Yeah, it is right. Been adding 2 new people every stream. Oh, cool. That sounds like fun. You'll see it in a second. Yippee! I can't wait. I'm keen to see it. Curious to see what it looks like. Okay. Oh, oh. I think. Oh, I need to add a few small details to Ratchet, like his pants color and his ears. But we don't have a lot of time, but we can probably move on to the panel I'm hoping to do next. There we go. not the right color. We need more blue. Need more blue. There we go. There we go. Don't know why the cloak is fading into the pants for some reason. Ooh. Give me a moment. I'll have a cheeky peek at it in a second. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh. Let me stretch. Let me stretch as well while we check. Ooh, cute. That's looking great. Would you be fine with me showing this on stream? Totally happy for you to say no. But thought I'd check in first. Show it, coward. Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah. Ah. Ah.
It's Millie. Millie follows me everywhere. Millie's even here in this tiny closer screen.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Wow.
No, it's super cool. It's very cute. I love that it's growing so much. Look at that. And look, they're suited. I know that face. I know that hat. I see it. I see it. Yes, very, very cool.
Cha.
Wait, chat. Caught it. Now it is collected by me. It's with me now. Suited is very small. Suited is very small, yes. So that is fitting. That is just accurate proportions, I feel. Suited gives me small bean energy, so I think you have been very accurate in your depiction of them. Small bean like Ratchet. I think there's light to do, but I really don't think there's going to be a lot of light involved in this section. So I think we move on. Move to this next panel, which is pretty much the same coloring. Same color palette, just a slight difference in that there is big man in the way. Just a big man in the way. With a very peculiar looking blade. Actually, no, it won't look like that, will it? Probably will, though. Yeah. Makes the most sense, color-wise. Now, for this guy, I mean, the majority of his clothes are this royal blue. I draw animals very well. I don't understand a human at all. Honestly, it's good to have something to be like. It's good to have a speciality, I think. I totally get that. I draw well, you know. Don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I draw well. But then like drawing backwards legs of like horses and stuff freaks me out. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. So I totally get it. That actually is pretty good. This arm is actually going to be really complicated to color in, so I'm going to hold off on that for a second. No, you've done a fantastic job with that. You should be very proud. Yes, it's looking good and it's coming together very well. Why are limbs like weird pasta noodles? Honestly, I don't know, man. Anatomy is fucking weird. Anatomy is so damn weird. Like, I studied it for ages and it still gets me sometimes. Still gets to me as well sometimes, you know? It's mad. Actually gonna have to paint this in because it's too delicately colored for my likings. I have 10 more people to add. Luckily, 2 are animal related. Good, good. Could kind of take those ones easy. Those will be like little treats, you know, for you. The rest, however, ooh, jury's still out. It's only a slight color alteration, but it still works for this. Saves me a bit of trouble too, drawing like this, or at least painting it in a little bit, as opposed to color pick, or not color picking, line picking, which works most of the time, but in this situation is just too much of a faff. Yeah, I like it. It's a good look. And then we fill in the colors we know well. I had my fun, colored in the character I really wanted to color in, so now we just go it slow. How much time do we have? Ooh, 14 minutes. So, bit of time. A little bit of time. Is that it? Doesn't feel like the right color. It is. Is it? It is. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, it's been one hell of a day. I just quickly checked because I was like, oh god, did I fill in on the line work layer? It looked like I had. I was like, oh no. Nah. Does make a lot of these colors seem a little bit flat when we, you know, go back and don't do the shadows and stuff. So funny how much like shadows and highlights and details. My work still has no power. No, that's not good. It's worrisome. Guess you're gonna just have to hang out here. Went out at 6 p.m. and it's 4 a.m. now. That is, yeah, very worrying. Power's not supposed to be out that long. If you got fridges in there, that's worrying as hell. How are you gonna keep your Toblerones cool? And our health inspector is meant to come tomorrow. Oh, that's very bad timing. We have fridges and freezers. Yeah, oh god. That's really bad timing. Maybe it's a ploy by the health inspector. It's gonna finally get you. He's like, I'll get you. Gonna get you this time. It's finally gonna get his day. The villainous health inspector cutting out your power so that he could bloody get ya. Like, I know they'll be understanding about it because it's out of our control. Yeah, of course. Like, it would be very unreasonable for them to be like, oh yeah, no, this is gonna reflect badly on you. Because the power went out. An act of God. If I do dare say. There was a crash and some power lines got down, so it was literally impossible to do anything. Oh, okay, well then, fair enough. But oof, yeah, oh yeah, that's so rough. Just enjoy some imagery of Gasquepi for now. It's all we can do in these trying times. Just a cheeky Gasquep. Thankfully, I don't work tomorrow. Easy. So you don't have to explain it to them then. You don't have to explain why the power went out. So that's a win. So a win for not having to explain things to people. Which I'm no fan of. Completely missed. Yep. Completely missed the bit of hair that I wanted to get. Oh, ow. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We got time. We got time. Yep, cool. Started the right way. I unfortunately do work tomorrow, so I have to go into the bloody office and be a little office mouse, as I've said previously. This is also not the right thing, not the right shade. Looking for Miri shade. Okay, get this whole side to fill in. Should probably be easier doing it this way. There we go. Oh wait, I got it here. Got the colors I need. Just here. Yeah. Alright, cool. It's brown. Easy. And a color that I've used to death. Just a nice soft brown. Then check Archie in. Bada bing. This little shirt. Did I give him long sleeves? This little pink shirt. I don't think I actually did give him pink sleeves. Doesn't matter. Oh, he doesn't have sleeves. Just gave his arm sleeves. Oh no. It's all going wrong. No, it's fine. There you go. Problem solved. And then this guy. Might go for like a bit of a burgundy red. Is that maybe a little bit more red to it? Yeah. Just a little tiefling. Just with a bit of zest to the color. Got to give people their own little embellishments and so on. But not too much. They don't, a background character is a background character still. We don't need to do too much for them. Give them just a little bit of color and look and style, but not too much. I'm saving all the style for, other characters. Main characters and such. With tieflings, it's kind of like you can kind of follow a fairly similar color palette just for skin to hair to eyes if you really want to just be run of the mill look with them. Because their skin and hair can be sort of similar on a palette, and then it really still works quite nicely. And the horns can just be a saturated color of that. And then boom, you get a nice look. And also the red really helps the slightly more pink than pink look pop. Or slightly more pink than usual skin colors kind of pop. And also just the orange is a nice touch, I think. Just makes it a little bit nicer. Oh, overpainted. Johnny on the feet. Yep. Feetsies. Yeah, and because he's a background character, he's just a simple character that if I put too much work into, then I'll be here forever. But that's him done. Just some guy. Cool, but just some guy. We will never see him again, because I will forget that he exists. Not a joke. We'll get to later chapters and we're like, who are the residents of Timberstone that I can just add? And I'll see that guy and I'm like, who the hell are you? Red guy. I think he's just passing through. I do not think he's a resident. And I say do not think as if I'm some sort of fan of this and not actually the writer. Just looked at the time, we're probably going to finish up as well, so I'm going to quickly save it here. Red guy 40? He's probably like red guy like 5. Let's be real. We don't have many red guys yet. We're too early in the series to have a red guy 40. He's red guy like, 7. Maybe. I was making a red dye joke. I don't know red dye jokes. I don't get your hip references. I don't get your hip cool kid references. Rafe, you nerd. Oh, but our next panels are going to be pretty big to color. But I'm excited to color them because that's going to be a real exploration of like color and shading. So I'm really keen on these next ones. And also, panels within panels. Oh no! It's made me realize something. There's a rabbit mask. And what do we see is absent from this guy's back? A freaking rabbit mask. Damn it! We got a rabbit mask that we need to draw. It's fine. It is fine. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Oh god, yeah, my next comic art stream is tomorrow. So we'll deal with it tomorrow. Dang. Alright, upload a file. But two panels of color pretty much done. That's pretty great, actually. I don't hate that. Don't hate that at all. Alright. Alright. Let's see who's live, and we'll see who to raid out to. I think I didn't talk about this because we raided out and we were off, but I think yesterday Luna was gonna try and raid into my stream, and I raided out really quickly because I saw her name pop into my chat, and I was like, oh no, oh Luna's been wanting to raid me for quite a while, and I've been like very elusive for her. So I feel bad about that, but not too bad. No, you just gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker off the mark. Oh, look at little Millie. Look at little Millie Bean. Millie Bean's been here the entire time. Clearly very comfortable in my shoulder, the little devil. Now, let's have a look. Who is live? Oh my god, my shoulder just cracked in a way that I've not heard in quite a time. Forgot to also mention I've updated this, the raid message, so there should be raids. Yeah, there we go. There should be raid messages. There you go. For those of you who are subbed, use the subbed one. For those of you who are not subbed, use the not subbed one. There is Galacticat, Linvalin, Steven, Orenji, Fisk, Luna, Last Day of the Hellish Night. Ooh, cool. Caesar, Allura, and Chokiko. Now, let me have a look. Cheeky peek. Who am I going to jump to? I kind of feel compelled to go to Luna. Yeah, let's go. Let's go say hi to Luna. Just because. 44 viewers. How long have they been live? Because they may be raiding out. Let me have a read. Vlad the Impaler. They seem to just be working away. Let's do it. Let's start the raid. Let's get over there. Go be good beans. See y'all when I see you next. Bye. I'll be live again tomorrow with more of the comic, but if I don't see you then, I'll see you real soon. Go be the rainbow in somebody else's day. You've done more than enough here.